Hello, we're live. Sisters. All right, so we're back with pretend this is the right side up, but who are you? How dare you?
This is Verohnika.
I'm Verohnika. This is
Patty.
and this is
Wanita.
you are just you quack me up.
And you are quacking.
So we're here with another fantastic video
Yes.
on one of our most profoundly life-changing events.
What is that?
You, my love, the day I met you.
Or this book
Or you, my love, the day I met you. The Celestine Prophecy by James Red.
Yes, that's what we want to talk about today because it aligns with your journey. It aligns with my journey.
Yeah.
Your journey.
It's so relevant nowadays with everything that's going on and everybody in the beginning of how we got here.
It's well, how about that? So let's
That's
start.
our guest for today.
Our guest is quacking.
You quack me up, man. All right, so the Celestine Prophecy is about a young, I would say he's probably in his 20s or 30s, right? That he goes to Peru or finds himself in Peru due to a female acquaintance. They're very good friends or friends that they've known each other for a while, all based on a very ancient old manuscript that's all about the ascension and the steps that each human, once they become more aware or they find themselves connected to that spirituality up above, of other beings, extraterrestrial or whatnot, that he starts experiencing themselves. But over the course of the book, I, her, and she,
We got all the
pronouns.
pronouns.
We keep on, shifting and waffling and just doing like this, like the, 7 doors, like hi ho, hi ho. Away we go.
Anyway.
All right. So one of the beginning entries of the book is all about the first insight. They're called insights.
Yeah.
There are originally 9 in this book, right?
And yeah,
There's
there
9
were-
in this book.
right, and there's one in 10th Insight, but
12.
there's actually 12.
Yeah, there's one
Yeah.
that's now has
But it's
12.
And this is
it's
all
broken
labeled
over,
as
right?
as fiction, but is it?
Well, the story itself is considered fiction, that he may not necessarily have gone to Peru and done all of these things, but the insights are real. I mean, I've experienced them.
Yes,
You've
we've all
experienced them.
experienced the insights.
So we've experienced
And
them.
then they fight you about it. We sent you. So
Yeah,
send them
So
over
so
here.
what is the first insight?
So the first insight is about synchronicities,
Okay.
that weird sensation that we feel and we don't really understand it. And the more we pay attention, the more we go, oh,
That restlessness too.
that rest.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Ooh, I get some.
So yes, you get that sense that I used to call it when I was principling my spidey senses.
Ah,
You know,
yes.
Yeah, I
yes,
just something.
She was a
something-
nice principal though.
yes.
Yes. Get that,
Was.
I gotta, or, oh, that's not right. Or you just get that feeling.
Yeah,
you
like an
just-
intuition.
Like an intuition, but you don't know,
Mhm.
or you're not ready to admit
Yes.
that's what it is.
Yes.
Because why would I have that?
Yeah. You
kind of
label it as what is it? Moms always know everything, or the mom sense, or
Yeah.
things like that.
Or, oh, that's just a coincidence.
Yeah, coincidence.
Now, how many shows have we watched? Like I love the Law and Order type shows.
Oh, yeah.
And when they say, well, that was a coincidence, there's no coincidence.
No, there's no such thing as a coincidence.
Everything, it's synchronized. The
Mhm.
universe will put stuff in place
Mhm.
if you pay attention.
Yes,
And if you don't pay attention, they'll go,
that's right. They'll throw you off that cliff and make you pay attention.
they do. Because if they stop sending you the messages.
I lost my hearing.
Take the book away.
So if you don't pay attention, eventually they may leave you alone, but it takes a long time for them to leave you.
Yes,
Yes.
and when it is the time where people are just getting into that, being aware that something's not right, you're going not, well, in general, the person will find themselves in synchronicity, or what they call coincidences. Carl Jung, which was a very famous psychotherapist and psychiatrist by trade, which was friends with Sigmund Freud. But going back to that, he actually wrote a book called Synchronicity, which is all about meaningful coincidences. And just to give you a little backstory, Carl Jung, when he was a child, his mother, from his earliest recollection, would take him to seances because he wanted to know more about the whole spirit world. So he was able to combine the meaningful process in his life, which was deciphering what was going on with people. In connection to this, every time that I start reading the book or do the intuitive reading or scrolling or dousing in the book, I find myself looking at it in way differently because I'm at a different point in my life.
Another thing with synchronicities is that, like, for example, when we just start realizing we're a little different and we're getting certain feelings and we're knowing things and, you know, we're feeling things that we're just not used to, you know, sometimes you might have a question in your mind and then all of a sudden you'll be in a store or riding down the road and you'll hear this song on the radio and it just kind of like catches your attention all of a sudden. And that's your answer to the question. You go back and you look at the words like, oh my gosh, how did it know? And, you know, things like that. Or you'll be thinking about somebody and they'll come across your mind and then all of a sudden you'll go into a grocery store and you'll bump into them. Or they'll call you on the phone.
Oh, they'll text.
Yeah,
That's a,
yeah, they'll get a hold of you somewhere. I had a client, we did some work and she's into that space now where she's paying attention, understanding that a synchronicity is a message. And whatever, I can't remember what the message was, but it wasn't just one tractor trailer that drove by, but it was like two that said the message. So it's like, bam, in your face. Are you paying attention?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm trying to tell you something. The universe is trying to tell us lots of things. And so that's what part of synchronicity is about. What are some of your experiences with bam, pay attention?
Bam, pay attention.
I'm trying to tell you something, the universe.
Oh, well, the most profound one in my life was, one when I was meant to move out of Illinois because I'm originally from Illinois, Chicago. And I kept on getting these messages like, okay, it's time to go, it's time to go, it's time to go. Well, I didn't really want to go. And then on top of it, they're sending me to North Carolina. Now, North Carolina is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, full of mountains, curvy roads, all those things. Best place you could ever want to live, especially when you're from Chicago, because the snow is horrendous. You know, 4 blizzards in a one season. It's like, okay, if I must go, then, you know, I guess I gotta go. But also on top of that, they were sending me to a place that was like an amusement park for me because I had an issue with vertigo. So at one point in my life, I actually had to trade my truck for a car because when I traded my truck for a car, my truck was actually making me seasick.
Because
it was too bumpy for me. But yet they're going to send me to a place that's like an amusement park. And I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, really? And I finally ended up going there. But then once I got there, I loved it so much I didn't want to leave. And then Spirit once again says, time to go.
no, they said, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
It's time for you to go.
Time for me to go again. And I didn't want to go. And I was up on the top of a mountain. I was hiding from society, hiding from everybody, enjoying my beautiful mountain. And it was gorgeous up there.
And it was
quiet.
time to go to Florida.
And it was time to go to Florida. So I said no, and they said yes, and I said no, and they said yes, and then eventually they literally threw me off the mountain.
And they
almost.
said, look at the pretty.
Yeah. And the thing was is that you know, I literally got thrown off of an ATV. I had smack. I flew like 30 feet, did a little pirouette in a triple sow cow and down on the ground again. Half of me is hanging off the side of the mountain. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave. And I did some major damage, but I'm still up and moving. I'm still going. But I was so afraid of going back up that mountain anymore that.
Well, they said it's time,
It's
and you
time
weren't
to go.
listening.
And if you don't listen, that synchronicity,
They're
It's
gonna
like
hurt,
they're
you're gonna get
gonna-
hurt.
yeah, they're gonna force you in some direction.
What about you?
No,
That's my,
well,
what about you?
well, the most prevalent one, the most prominent memory is back in 2008. Me and my sister were going down to the Keys for birthday weekend, and got in a real bad five-car chain accident. And I was just about to get renewed under contract under Volkswagen, and that car crash changed the course of my life completely. The universe said, "Little girl, we told you not to do it. We told you to move and just disconnect from him. He's no longer going to benefit you." So as of that point, I decided to separate. I lost my job. I moved out. I ended up getting a better job as the IT person for Alienware, and ended up moving forward through the divorce. And because of that, I ended up moving in with my parents, I think less than a year later. And I did a blank slate page. I didn't feel that I needed to give up on my, on being married as of yet, but in all reality, as soon as I disconnected from it, I went, and then it came out better.
Yeah, and ultimately, these incidents that we went
That's
through
one of
seems
many.
like doom and gloom. But the thing is even though, because we didn't listen, it was a little more difficult for us to get where we need to go. But once we got there, it was very evident why we needed to go there and why we needed to find ourselves in those places.
What about me? Well, my last push was when I was principaling. It's kept not being aligned with who I was as a person. And I remember so many times saying, student, staff, this is a persona. This isn't who I am, but that persona principle became more and more me. And they were giving me signs to get out, get out, get out. Well, I started to listen because I started doing resumes and things like that and updating them. And then they dropped an opportunity in my lap. And I didn't really want to go, so to speak, because I loved what I did for kids, the teaching, the learning, and who I am. But they gave me an opportunity, and they also gave me a lot of weight that I didn't want to deal with my last 3 months at that school. And I said, okay, here's an opportunity for me to start anew. I started anew when I went there. After I got divorced, started there, came down here. And I had the same experience. I was working with someone, and then I went to Japan for, it was business class personal. My friend, she was staying there. And when I came back, my guides were screaming at me again. This time I heard them. I wasn't just going with, I'm like, oh yeah, I hear what they're saying. This time I heard them say, get out, get out, get out, get out. They weren't letting me take that time to find my way, because I didn't like to listen. I'd like to do it my way, because my way, of course, would be much easier. Yeah, the long way. Yeah, the long way. So this time I didn't. I left immediately. And I put a business plan together and created my Lily business. And I have been happy, very happy. But boy, switching from being in charge and in a power position to
in a very regulated world.
in a very obnoxiously regulated
In a
world,
very human world, not
Human.
humane, human.
world. And so here I am.
Now you're principally the angels.
Yeah. So I'm doing this, and I wasn't used to not having that constant stress and that constant go, 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 go.
Yeah.
So it took a while. I always used to start off with, well, I was a principal, but I do this now. So it took me a solid year and a half to go, I'm a this, but I was that, because I kind of use that as I was that for my, if I'm in the face, this is where it's coming from. So, but I'm happier. I'm happier than I've ever been. How about you two? Since you listened to the universe, the synchronicities, paid attention.
Well, since we met you, we've been extremely happier. We've been very, very
And
blessed.
it was synchronistic just meeting you
Yes.
Yeah. We've only known each other in this lifetime, probably
this lifetime.
about not even 9 months actually. We
Yeah.
met in mid-January.
Yeah, we met at a fair, and we were little. It was our first time in that
She
particular
said
fair.
we met at a fair, not we met at an affair. Just to clarify that, in
I'm as
case you're
straight as
rewinding
you
the
can be.
video.
I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight.
She's happy, we're gay. We're happy and gay. There's a big difference, but synchronicity for us, for me particularly, it's awesome because every time it's helped me to learn how to fine tune listening to my gut, to the up above. One tool that's helped me keep my eye on the prize is The Secret. You have to watch The Secret and at the same time read the Celestine prophecy. Well, you're not that busy, but it's all about keeping for me, the eye on the prize. And we alternate. One day she'll be really happy-go-lucky, and I'll be like, fuck. And then the other day she'll be like, rah, 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 and
It's all
I'll be
about
happy.
balance.
It's all about balancing out, and sometimes we'll be like a double blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And the other thing I'd like to throw in is manifesting with The Secret. The Secret is a great movie, but I feel that one of the things that may be missing or that I want to add to it is that whenever you want to manifest things, don't ever say, I want, I need,
I
it's
deserve.
always because you'll always want, you'll always need, you'll always see it in the future. You don't want to do that. You always want to feel it
So
in the
we're
present.
gonna get back to
Yes, yes,
You
the
know, one
Celestine
manifesting-
prophecy.
Gee, a nice cold drink would be awesome. Oh my God.
So,
You just manifested that.
so synchronicities. We met It was a synchronistic.
Yes,
So we're-
we were definitely meant to meet.
Right, and we did it at a fair that was one that was organized a little different than what we were accustomed to. And
And
She
then
saved those damsels in
she
distress.
she glided down the aisle. I motioned her. She glided towards us, and I said, "Have a seat." And from then on, we've
No,
been.
she noticed that we were missing posters.
yeah, they didn't have a poster, and I saw them going, well, I didn't know that, because everybody else brought their little banners. I brought mine just in case, and other
We did
people
not
had
have
theirs
a
up.
banner.
So I had a tripod, and I said, or a poster if they wanted to write on it because I felt like they can't be sitting here without advertisement of who they are. And so that's how we met. And
Yeah, we were gonna throw candy at people and see if they come to our table.
no,
but
because their tables are normally extremely busy. And I felt this didn't feel right to watch them sit there without advertising. So that's the other thing. For me, I get feelings, like a tremendous feeling.
Feelings, nothing more than feelings.
So we did say we were going to sing.
Manifestation.
I did warn you.
So that's the synchronicity part of it, that feeling of inside me going, I can't just ignore it. It's like when you see trash on the ground. Can you just leave it there?
No, I gotta say, that's another thing too. I do pick up trash if I see it's gonna endanger me, and then she's gonna end up looking like Three Stooges trying to pick it up.
Yeah, so it's just little things like, or if, should you get the door for somebody?
What?
Yeah, I know. Like if you see.
Oh, you still practice those?
Yeah, yes, I saw this, well, actually, I saw this older woman, and that you would say this is just manners,
Yeah.
but it's not necessarily. She was carrying all this stuff, and I brought her stuff to her car, and as I was walking back to get my stuff, she called me over, and she's like, I have something for you. I'm like, no, I don't want anything. Thinking she wanted to like give me a tip or pay me.
Uh-huh.
She wanted to give me butterscotch candies.
Oh.
And my grandmother used to carry butterscotch candies in her purse, so it was
That's your
hilarious.
grandmother.
So it was,
That's so
it was sweet, but there was a synchronicity there. I must have needed to help. So I felt the need to help that woman. And she felt the
But
need to
in
give it to
reality,
me
it
there.
may have been your grandmother just saying, hi, I'm still here.
Yeah, here's the
Remember
here's
me?
the butterscotch candies.
Yeah.
So I mean, it did leave me with a warm spot in my heart.
Oh, fuzzies.
Yeah, but just little things.
Yeah, there's all sorts of synchronicities, you know, and we're so busy in this world that, you know, all this noise that's going on around us, whether it be work, whether it be homeschooling kids, you know, yeah, you know, it's there's no quiet anymore. And you just gotta listen for those things and watch for those breakdowns.
Pause when you hear it and don't just put it to the, like you do with your emotions, don't just put it over here on the shelf. I'll get to it later. It really wasn't that important.
Yeah.
But because it is.
It definitely
They're
is.
talking to us all the time. We
Yes,
listen.
you have to listen. Yeah.
Listen,
So that is the first, I did it again. I won't touch the book. I'm
put your hand there.
very abusive to the
It's
book.
that teacher thing,
Go
isn't
ahead.
it? I need to get you. Ah! We need to get you a little gavel or something to play with.
So that's the first chapter.
Or be the pen.
I had a gavel. So I was president.
Yeah.
Do you wanna continue with the second chapter or?
Let's
I-
wait for the
I
next
think we should
episode.
wait till the next
I
episode.
think we should
and we
wait
will-
for the next
That's
video.
That's a great idea.
We don't want to overwhelm too much with what's going on.
And so let everybody like and subscribe to our videos so that the
Comment,
algorithms,
comment,
comments,
comment.
We
will
want to
accept
hear what you have
comments.
to say. Tell
Yes.
us about your
Experience,
synchronicities.
yes, and also any ideas you guys come up that you'd like us to talk about, let us know about it. So
You know, cause we're psychic, but you know, we do like the additional information, but Twisted Sisters, we love you. PsyChicks, we love you.
blessings.
Fabulosa loves you too. And
I like it.
have a great day.
See ya.
See ya.
And we're out.